Hey, what's up guys, Mashin here, come back with a brand new video for you guys, and I'm hyped for this one. We got 4 great trade ups. Last one, buy everything market price, easy floats, 20% profitability, absolutely crazy. But first, we've got 3 other ones to get to. Now the first one here, it's 133%, meaning 33% profitable, and it's going to be coming from the recoil case. Now this one, stat track skins, and you'll learn just more about that in a quick second after a word from Skinport. Today's video is sponsored by Skinport. Now Skinport is a super quick and easy way to pick up some brand new skins. Now if you're looking to buy on the website, it's going to be completely free. There's no buyer's fee, and if you're looking to sell, it's only going to be 12%, which is a small price to pay for being 100% secure. Now the reason I go with Skinport is because they've got a 4.9 out of 5 on Trustpilot with 10,000 reviews, over 400,000 skins on the site, but the biggest thing is they're able to cash out to your local currency completely seamlessly. Combine that with the fact they've got skins so much cheaper than the Steam community market, and there's no reason not to. Make sure to check them out with the top link in the description or the pinned comment. Let's hop on into it. Now back to the trade up here. This one's super easy to do, and honestly, you can even make a little bit more than 133% if you want to. Now the thing is, I went with a buy order of 22 cents because there is zero competition at that price point. If you want to go cheaper and maybe go 21 cents, it's going to have some competition, but it's definitely going to be more profit, so it's definitely whatever you want to go. But the thing is, 10 field tested skins, obviously stat track, 0.21 on the float, not terribly hard, but it's not going to be super easy since these are stat track skins and there's only about a 10th of them to go around compared to the normal skin. The thing is, coming down to our outcomes, this is where you can really see why it's so profitable. 3 outcomes are going to be making you over $1 profit. The Dragon Tech is going to be almost $2 profit, the Vent Rush and the Downtown almost $1.50 profit each, and the Crazy 8 and the Dual Berettas are not a major loss, coming in at about 40 cents and 50 cents respectively. Let's hop on into it. Alright, hopping on into our trade up here. Now for this one, I highly suggest you put a buy order on every single skin you can, because it's going to take a while to come through if you're going cheaper than 22 cents. 22 cents did take some time and I had to cycle obviously, but the thing is, we've got a non-restrictive float, which allows us to get some great profit like this. Oh man, that is the worst possible outcome and a pretty significant loss, but we've still got 3 other trade ups. Let's see those. Now prices actually changed a little bit and I only lost about 37 cents instead of the 48, but hopping on into our next trade up here, this one's definitely got the chance for us to make it back. The float here seems hard at first, but I'm going to explain. We're heading on over to the Phoenix collection. You're going to be using 2 minimal wear skins and 8 field tested ones. Buy order of 22 cents for the minimal wear, buy order of 14 cents for the field tested. Now the thing is, these UMP corporals, I have them in the trade up spy. It's going to be hard for you to get a good float with these ones. I highly suggest you go for the other skins and put buy orders in on those, because those ones come in, I guess, just naturally a little bit of a lower float. I don't know, I had much more success with the Negev terrains in a buy order and getting those for 14 cents because they just come in such a lower float. I'm not exactly sure why, but it worked out so much easier and honestly was so much more efficient to cycle through. I got rid of my buy order on the UMP 45 Corporal. But the thing is, coming down to the outcomes here, there's really one thing we're looking for, and it's quite obvious once you see it. We're going to be going for that USPS Guardian here. Now this is going to be coming in factory new, whereas the other 3 skins are field tested. This is important because $1.50 profit with the Guardian, but the thing is, the other 3 skins are going to be a pretty decently sized loss. We're going to be looking at around 40 cents for the Pete, 40 cents for the Pulse, and the Sergeant's going to be about a 50-cent loss. So we really need to hit the Guardian if we want to make any profit here. Alright, hopping on into this trade up here. Like I said before, the actual previous trade up, I only lost about 37 cents, which is definitely nice and even more profitability to add to that previous trade up. But the thing is, we need to make that money back, and I'm hoping to do so here. Ooh, the Pulse, not really what we were looking for. It's going to be field tested, unfortunately, and although the float is close, it's not going to be good enough and it's still a loss. Alright, hopping into trade up number 3. Now this one's a little bit different, but let me explain this first. First up, you're going to be grabbing 5 minimal wear skins, 0.09 on the float. 5 field tested skins, 0.189 on the float, coming from the Horizon collection here. Now the thing is, this trade up looks extremely hard, but the thing is, this was actually the second easiest trade up to complete. It was super easy to find these low float field tested skins with a buy order, and same for the minimal wear skins. That's why I'm actually doing a modified version of this trade up. This is the trade up right here, and this is the profitability you're going to see. But the thing is, I'm actually doing this trade up that includes includes another field tested skin, and obviously you can just kind of imagine how much more profitable it's going to be. It's about 7 extra cents onto everything because it costs 7 less cents. It's a great trade up if you can get the floats for it, but obviously the float is just way too restrictive for me to advertise that trade up. So we've got this one here, and coming down to the outcomes, it's still profitable, just not as much. You're going to be looking for that op paw either way. It's about a 20% chance, and you're going to be making over $2 if you're able to snag it. Otherwise, you're going to be losing about 50 cents across the board with pretty much no variability. They all are very bad, but let's hop on into it. Now, I do want to mention something here. In almost all of these videos, I'm using so many different skins from the same collection, and I highly suggest you do the same. Don't limit yourself to just the skin that I show in the trade up. Otherwise, you're going to be losing out. It's going to take forever, and it's going to be not very fun when you have to sit there and you're losing out on so many different skins you can look. See, the collection here has 7 blue skins you can use, but it doesn't matter because, oh, we can't get the op paw. That's another loss, and honestly, it's starting to look a little bit not too great, especially considering this last one is very cheap to do, but it's got a high profitability. Now, moving on into the last trade up here, this one might look a little familiar. We're heading back to the recoil case, 0.21 on the floats, buy orders 13 cents. You can grab it for 12 cents if you want to put in an actual buy order, because 13 cents is the market price. I just want to reiterate how crazy that is. This is the trade up I'm doing, and you can see, look at this. I bought some of these. I did one of these trade ups for literally just buying them off the market. That's how crazy this is. I don't think I've ever had it where I could just buy a trade up straight up off the market. It's absolutely crazy, and there's a ton of profit and spammability with this one, which I know so many people desire with trade ups. Now, coming down to the outcomes, 3 of them are profitable, 2 of them are going to be a minor loss. Obviously, the dual Berettas and the Crazy 8 are once again going to be a loss. The other 3 very profitable, 50 cents, 50 cents, and 60 cents if we're able to hit that Dragon Tech. The other 2 is the Vent Rush and the Downtown, both of which are the 50 cents. So there's definitely a ton of profit here. Super easy to do. 0.21 float. Let's hop on into it. Now, before we hop into this trade up, I usually get a ton of comments asking how I find my trade ups, because if you don't know, I find these trade ups all myself. And first up, you can subscribe for 99 cents and grab all of these trade ups. It's literally just the trade ups I do in the video, but the trade ups by link. The other way though is I look for graphs like this. These graphs are perfect because this is the blue skins from the recoil case. Usually it takes a while for the purple skins and the pink skins to see that ripple effect, and therefore by going this route, I'm able to make a ton of profit finding trade ups that a lot of people aren't specifically looking for yet. But hopping on into this trade up here, that we can still come back with 2 profitable trade ups here, as long as one of them is the SG. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me, where this trade up video has been bad. Oh, at least we can pull out the Dragon Tech. That's at least some small silver lining, some profit there. But as always, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.